Hey amazing artists, Mrs. Parven here, and today we're going to talk about texture. Texture is one of the elements and principles of art and design, and it's the way something feels. So it's used to describe something if you could touch it. Fuzzy, rough, bumpy, hard, soft, and so on. Texture can be real, like on the elephant's trunk on the left, or it can be implied, like in Vincent van Gogh's painting of a wheat field on the right. Notice how he uses thick strokes of paint to make the wheat look real, although we know that this is actually a painting and not real wheat. That's what we call in art implied texture. So the first thing I want you to do is to go on a texture hunt around your house. I want you to look for things that may have some interesting textures to them that are soft, bumpy, hard. Try and get a nice variety and make sure that you ask your grown-ups first. Let me show you some of the things that I found around my house. This magazine holder has really nice texture. I found this sparkly purse. The sequins are nice and rough. A Lego and a seashell will also work really, really well. I have sneaker. Look at the bottom of shoes. Shoes have great texture on the bottom. A hairbrush, some hair ties. I'll show you how that works. A doily. I also have lids from a candle and from a jar. This one's cork. And finally, I have a comb. Let's have a look. So here's some materials. You want to start with some white paper. Copy paper works great. Colored pencil, art sticks, peeled crayons, peeled pastels, or chalk will all work really well for your rubbings. You really can choose. Choose your first item to make a rubbing with. I'm going to choose the Lego stick and put the paper right over it. Then I'm going to use chalk here, and on its side I'm going to rub right over that area. Look at the cool texture I'm making. Let's try another one. Let's do this lid, and I think for this one I'm going to use oil pastel. Notice I'm holding the paper steady and I'm using the flat side, not the tip of the pastel, to get that texture. Let's see what happens with the hair ties. I have a whole stack here. I'm going to slide under the paper, and then I think I'm going to use oil pastel again. On its side, rub it. Ooh, that's really cool. I like the way the raised part is showing through. Let's try the comb now. Underneath the paper it goes, and I think I'm going to do an art stick this time. So hold it flat and rub it. So that's a finer texture. It still looks really, really nice. Bet you've been wondering about that sneaker. So what we're going to do is lay it upside down. It's a little wobbly, so hold the paper steady while you're holding the shoe steady. And rub across the whole sole of the shoe. Ooh, I love the way this looks. Just keep going. I'm going to actually fill the whole space with that. I love it. So here I have a hairbrush. I'm going to lay my paper over, and then I'm going to do a crayon this time. This is kind of wobbly, but I'm getting it. Notice too how I'm starting to overlap some of the textures. I think that gives a really interesting design. I have this necklace here. So I love the design that the necklace has. I'm angling my paper a different way, and I'm going to use the pastel again. Ooh, look, the necklace, I want to get that chain too. Look how the colors are overlapping. It's finished. You can leave it just like this. You could draw over it, draw another design over it. You could cut it out, make collages out of it, or you could save it for another project. Whatever you decide, it'll look great. Don't forget to send me pictures of your amazing texture creations. And remember, stay awesome, keep smiling, and know how much I miss you. Bye.